today I want to give you a key. It's not a physical key, but rather an idea, a mindset that can unlock the door to a reality where the word impossible doesn't exist. This idea is the belief that with the right mindset, discipline, and action, nothing is out of your reach. Let me tell you a story about a person who is like someone here today. This individual faced a challenge that to many seemed insurmountable. They were at a point in life where the odds were stacked against them, where every turn seemed to lead to another dead end. But instead of giving in, they chose to see these obstacles not as barriers, but as stepping stones. Each step taken was a lesson learned, each failure, a moment of growth through sheer determination, discipline, and a shift in mindset. They transformed their once impossible dreams into reality. This person is not a superhero or a character from a fairy tale. They are real, and their story is a testament to the power of belief and action. Now, let me ask you a question. Have you ever faced a moment in your life where you felt something is impossible? Have you ever looked at your dreams and thought that's too far out of reach? If your answer is yes, you're not alone. We've all been there, but the difference between those who overcome the impossible and those who remain stuck is not some innate or luck. It's the mindset. It's the unwavering belief that nothing is truly out of reach if we're willing to put in the work. I want you to keep this in mind. Our focus will not be on the grandeur of the end goal, but on the small discipline steps we can take towards it. The impossible is only so until it's done. And to do it, we must start at the belief that we can. So, the story of the person who overcame their impossible, think about your own perceived limitations. Are they truly barriers? Or have we simply not found the right key to unlock them? Find our key and open the door to a world where nothing is impossible. At the heart of every great achievement lies a powerful force not seen by the eye but felt by the heart. This force is the mindset of possibility. It's the bedrock upon which all great endeavors are built. The starting line where the race toward the impossible begins. The truth is, every person who has achieved something of significance started with a simple belief, the belief in the possibility of their dreams. Consider the story of a young inventor faced with ridicule and disbelief at every turn. His idea was simple, yet revolutionary: to create a device that could transmit sound over distances. Time and time again, he was told it impossible, a fool's errand, yet his belief in the possibility of his invention never wavered. That young inventor was Alexander Graham Bell, and his invention was the telephone bell's mindset. Transformed the world, all the power of belief and mindset, because he saw possibility where others saw impossibility. But how do we cultivate such a mindset? How do we train our minds to see opportunity where others see obstacles? The first step is to understand that our thoughts shape our reality. Begin each day with a positive affirmation. Look yourself, mirror, and say, today, I am capable of achieving greatness. It may seem simple, but this act of self affirmation sets the tone for your day. For your mind to operate from a place of possibility, visualization is another powerful tool in your arsenal. Picture yourself achieving your goals, not as a distant dream, but as a near certainty. Visualize the steps you need to take, the obstacles you might face, and see yourself overcoming them. This exercise not only prepares you for the journey ahead, but reinforces the belief that your goals are achievable. Another key element is to learn from those who walk this path before us. Role models serve as living proof that the impossible can be made possible. Study their lives, their failures, and their successes. Understand that they too face moments of doubt and despair, but their belief in the possibility of their dreams propelled them forward. Let their stories inspire you. Let their journeys remind you that no dream is too big, no goal too unreachable. But perhaps the most important advice I can offer is this: embrace a growth mindset. Understand that failure is not a reflection of your worth, but a stepping stone on the path to success. When faced with a setback, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? This mindset shift from seeing failure as an endo to viewing it as a part of the learning process is fundamental in achieving what seems impossible. Remember that the mindset of possibility is not a gift bestowed upon a lucky few. It is a choice, a commitment to see the world not as it is, but as it could be. It's the decision to focus on how can I rather than I can't. I challenge you today to adopt this mindset. Begin with small steps, affirm your potential, visualize your success, learn from those who inspire you, and embrace every failure as a lesson. Make the impossible possible, not by waiting for the world to change, but by changing how we see the world with a mindset of possibility. There are no limits to what we can achieve. The only question that remains is, what will you choose to see possibility or impossibility? The choice, my friends, is entirely yours. Discipline stands as your unwavering ally. It's the bridge between setting goals and reaching them, the structured path through which dreams are Navigate it into reality, Megan. Discipline, not as a chain that binds you, but as a sails that propel your ship forward, even against the most challenging winds. Let me tell you a story that encapsulates the stories of overcoming the impossible. Essence of discipline. There was once a young artist who aspired to create a masterpiece that would be remembered for ages, yet he struggled, caught in a web of inconsistent effort and fleeting inspiration. It was only when he embraced discipline, setting aside time each day to hone his craft regardless of his mood or muse, that his vision slowly started to materialize his masterpiece, which began as a series of disciplined daily efforts, eventually became one of the most celebrated paintings in history. The artist was none other than Michelangelo, and the masterpiece was the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel. Michelangelo's discipline in an action transformed the impossible canvas into a timeless piece of art. Now, how can we apply this discipline to our goals? The first step is goal setting, a process that should be approached with both ambition and realism. Begin by identifying a goal that ignites your passion, a goal so compelling that it draws you towards it. But remember that goal itself is just the destination. Discipline is the journey. Once your goal is set, planning becomes crucial. Break down your grand goal into smaller, manageable tasks. These tasks are your stepping stones, just as Michelangelo painted the Sistine Chapel, one brushstroke at a time. Approach your goal one step at a time. Each completed task is a small victory, a moment of progress on your larger journey. Create a routine. Establish a daily routine that allocates specific times for working towards your goal like clockwork. Let these times be sacred, reserved for nothing but progress. To measure your progress, keep a journal or a chart that tracks your advancements. Visual progress is a powerful motivator, reminding you that the path you're on is leading somewhere significant. The plex understand that discipline is not about rigidity. If a particular approach isn't working, be disciplined enough to adjust your plan. Flexibility within the framework of discipline ensures that you are always moving forward, even if the path shifts. Seek accountability, share your goals with someone you trust. Accountability can significantly enhance your discipline. Knowing someone else is cheering for you or even relying on you can be the push you need on the series. When discipline wins, reward yourself. Set milestones within your goal and reward yourself upon reaching them. These rewards are not just celebrations of progress, but also reminders of your discipline and dedication. Remember, it's not about never faltering, but about how many times you're willing to stand up again. It's about the quiet moments when you choose to keep going, even when no one else is watching. In the narrative of your life, let discipline be the hero. Let it be the force that drives you through, cultivating a mindset of possibility, storms, and still waters alike. With unwavering discipline, goal setting, planning, execution, you will find that what once seemed impossible becomes not only possible, but inevitable. What step can you take today, however small, that will move you closer to your goal? Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step taken with intention and discipline. Each chapter filled with attempts and endeavors. There's a common antagonist that we all face: failure. But what if I told you that this adversary isn't as fearsome as it appears? What if failure, in its essence, is merely a guidepost directing us towards success? Consider the story of a young cartoonist, his dreams filled with creating worlds of wonder and joy. Yet he faced rejection after rejection, each one a stark message that his creations weren't good enough. This man, Walt Disney, was once fired from a newspaper for lacking imagination and having no good idea. Imagine the creator of Mickey Mouse. Disneyland is seen as lacking imagination, but Disney didn't let failure define him. Instead, he learned from each setback, refined his vision, and pursued his passion with even greater determination. Today, his legacy is a testament to the fact that failure is not the end, but a part of the journey. Greatness. How do we learn from failure? How do we turn our setbacks into springboards for success? First, it's crucial to detach failure from our self worth. A setback, a project gone awry, or a missed opportunity does not diminish our value or capabilities. It's a moment, not a lifetime. Understanding this helps us view failure as a lesson rather than a sentence. Next, approach each failure with a curious mind. Ask yourself, what can this teach me? Instead of walling in the why is, focus on the what. Now, every great invention, every breakthrough comes from a process of trial and error, series of adjustments and learnings. Thomas Edison famously said, I have not failed, I've just found 10. Zero ways that won't work. His relentless curiosity and refusal to see failure as defeat led to inventions that changed the world. Share your experiences with others. Often we hide our failures, viewing them as personal flaws that must be concealed. However, sharing our setbacks can not only help others learn, but also provide us with perspectives we might not have considered. It builds resilience and a sense of community, reminding us that we're not alone in our struggles. Remember to also set aside time for reflection after facing a setback instead of rushing into the next endeavor. Pause, reflect on what happened, why it happened, and how you can adjust your approach moving forward. This reflection turns failure into a powerful tool for growth discipline. The bridge to achieving goals, embrace failure as part of the process. The road to achieving the impossible is paved with trials and errors. Each step forward may come with two steps back, but it's these steps back that allow us to leap further ahead than we thought possible. So as we navigate our endeavors, redefine our relationship with failure, see it not as a shadow looming over our ambitions, but as a beacon guiding us towards a brighter, more successful future. With each failure, we grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient. And it's with this strength, wisdom, and resilience that we turn the impossible into the possible in the mosaic of human achievement. Each tile represents moments of triumph, innovation, and breakthroughs, but the grow holding these tiles together, often unseen yet indispensable, is persistence. Persistence is the silent force that turns setbacks into successes and dreams into realities. It's the ability to maintain action regardless of your feelings. You press on even when you feel like quitting. This persistence is what separates the doers from the dreamers, the realized dreams from the fleeting thoughts. Take the story of a young man who had a dream to revolutionize personal computing. His journey was fraught with challenges, failures, and setbacks. He was ousted from the very company he founded, yet he persisted, continued to innovate, and eventually returned to lead that company to become one of the most valuable in the world. This man, Steve Jobs, exemplified persistence. His story teaches us that success isn't a straight line, but a winding path with peaks and valleys. Or consider the journey of a woman who, living in near poverty, wrote a book that she believed in with all her heart. She faced rejection after rejection from publishers. She persisted. Today, Jake Ring and Harry Potter series have enchanted millions worldwide, reminding us that the magic of persistence can turn the most humble beginnings into tales of success that inspire generations. So, how can we cultivate this indispensable trait of persistence? How can we keep pushing forward when everything in us wants to give up? First, always remember your why. Your why is the powerful reason behind your goals. It's the fuel for your persistence engine. When you're clear about why you're doing what you're doing, the how becomes more manageable. In moments of doubt or difficulty, remind yourself of your why. Let it be the light that guides you through the darkness of discouragement. Second, set small, achievable goals. Progress, no matter how small, is progress. Celebrate every step forward, every minor victory. These small wins accumulate and build momentum, making the journey less daunting and more manageable. Third, embrace setbacks. Learning from failure is learning opportunities. Each setback is a lesson in disguise, teaching us invaluable insights we wouldn't have gained otherwise. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Use this knowledge to adjust your approach and strategies, making you more resilient and better equipped for future challenges. Fourth, find a support system. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, who support your dreams, and who can offer encouragement when you need it most. Just a single twig breaks easily, but a bundle of twigs as strong. A support system can provide the strength you need to persist. Lastly, practice self compassion. Be kind to yourself during the journey. Understand that being persistent doesn't mean being perfect. Allow yourself grace in moments of failure or doubt. Remember, persistence is not just about how hard you push through obstacles, but also about how gently you guide yourself through the emotional landscape of pursuing your dreams. Let us all embrace persistence as our most trusted companion on the journey toward our goals. It's the persistence in the face of obstacles, the refusal to give up despite the odds, that truly shapes our destiny. Is remember the stories of those who came before us, whose persistence in the face of adversity has left an indelible mark on the world. When the path seems insurmountable, when the night seems darkest, hold fast to your dreams with unwavering persistence, for it is in these moments, in the relentless pursuit of our goals, that we find not only success, but also the true measure of our strength and character. Let persistence be your beacon, guiding you to the shores of your most cherished dreams. I want you to pause and reflect on the ground we've covered, the stories we've shared, and the insights we've unearthed together. We embarked on a voyage not across the seas, but within the vast expanse of our potential, exploring territories marked impossible, unconventional maps. Can we commence with the cornerstone of all achievement, the mindset of possibility? Like the artists, inventors, and visionaries before us, we recognize that the first step towards making the impossible possible lies in believing it can be done. The story of individuals who changed the world by simply changing their thoughts served as our beacon, illuminating the path from dreams to reality. Then we delved into the discipline of action. We understood that dreams, no matter how vivid, demand the currency of hard work to be realized. Like Michelangelo, who saw the angel in the marble and carpet until he set him free, we learned that our masterpieces await us, too demanding nothing but disciplined effort and dedication. Our journey took us through The valleys of fate are a landscape that many fear to tread, yet through the tales the role of persistence and success of those who fell only to rise higher. We discovered that failure is not the opposite of success, but a part of its very fabric. It's in the crucible of setbacks and our true strength forged. And as we climbed the peaks, persistence was our constant companion. It whispered in our ears when the winds howled, telling us to take one more step, reminding us of the power of enduring through storms. Like the determined spirits who persisted through rejection, doubt, and hardship, we found that the essence of achieving the impossible lies in never giving up now. As we stand on the brink of tomorrow, I call upon you to act as if nothing is impossible. Let the stories of persistence in the face of adversity, the tales of discipline overcoming doubt, and the examples of mindsets shifting realities fuel your journey from this moment on. Start with small steps today towards your most ambitious goals. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, but it's the courage to take that step that defines a hero. A simple yet profound truth that has the power to transform the impossible into the inevitable. The only limits that exist are the ones you place upon yourself as you step out into the world armed with the knowledge that you are the architect of your destiny. Let this truth guide your every decision, your every action. The stories we cherish, the legends we admire, and the tales that inspire us are not of those who accepted the world as it is, but of those who closing thoughts acting on the impossible dare to envision as it could be. They are the stories of individuals who acted as if nothing was impossible. And now it's your turn. Go forth and write your story, not with ink, but with actions not on paper, but on the canvas of life. And may your story be a beacon for those come after you, a testament to the indomitable human spirit that thrives in each of us, waiting for the moment we decide to unleash it.